Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. It will take 40 years to recover from damage Buhari has done to the economy, says Sheikh Gumi. Sheikh Ahmed Gumi, a popular Islamic scholar and preacher, have described the 2019 general elections as the worst in the history of Nigeria. The Islamic cleric who made the claim while hosting the general overseer of the Evangelical Bible Outreach Ministry, JOS, and the convener of the Movement of Initiative of a Brighter and Better Nigeria, Prophet Isa El-Buba, at his Kaduna residence on Thursday, September 19th, said President Buhari rode into power on corruption which he claimed he was fighting. According to Sheikh Gumi, that it will take 40 years to recover from the damage President Buhari has done to the economy. Gumi said the last election was the worst ever. Elections should never be rigged again. We invited the INEC, APC and PDP and told them this is what we will do to stop rigging in 2015. When the election came, we realized we were handicapped because Nigerians were ignorant, but they failed to realize that Nigerians could create an independent poll. In 2015, we saw that INEC was not ready for a flawless election. Then another government came with the mantra of change and anti-corruption. I expected the 2019 election to be neat, but I found it to be the worst I have ever witnessed. He said many people came to me from all over the country. Some came with videos and told me those millions of votes you see were coming from just a few hundreds. When the results were announced, they said, "We told you." So what is the card reader meant for? How can you say you are fighting corruption and you are riding on corruption to come back and create economic damage that will take maybe 40 years to correct? El-Buba, on his own part, hailed the Islamic cleric for standing by the truth. He also pointed out that things are deteriorating in the north and it is now time to salvage the region, El-Buba said. He said, I really want to commend you for standing out to speak the truth, not just to the authorities, but also to the followers. With the situation of things in the country, we need to put our minds together and salvage the country. We cannot continue to leave the control of things in the hands of politicians. If not, it will continue like this. I have traversed the whole country and the north is the worst. Things are degenerating the more. The poverty is unbearable. Wow. What Egumi is saying is not new. It's what people have been saying over and over again. But one thing I like about this Gumi is that there was a time he came out. He said it will be unfair to him and it won't be a good thing or it will be hypocritical if he himself, as a cleric and as a leader in his own religion, that he criticized Goodluck Jonathan and PDP, that he criticized them very well, that it will be a disservice to him, that the same thing he criticized under government Goodluck Jonathan and the same thing is happening, or those things are still happening, even worse. And if he keeps quiet and he doesn't say anything about it, that it will be hypocritical on his own part. And he came out and said this, that if he could criticize Jonathan, that then what stops him from, not criticizing Goodluck, not criticizing Buhari, that if he could criticize Jonathan and PDP, and the same thing, even worse things are happening under this regime, and if he keeps quiet because, that it won't be a good thing. And he came out and said it. I watched one of his videos. So coming out again, it's not a surprising thing. Just like he said, because what he said is really frightening, that it will take 40 years to recover from the damage Buhari has done to the economy. It will take 40 years for us to recover from that. And it's very, very scary. And we are seeing the whole thing all over the place. We are seeing the evidence all over the place. Like I always say, we know there is nothing you want to tell us about what happened in the past. And that was why a lot of people, even a lot of people are still like contesting that election in 2015, that Goodluck just wanted to leave the whole thing. That if really they wanted to look at everything thoroughly, that there were manipulations. But the truth is that a lot of people were really tired. That was why nobody was even interested. And even Goodluck himself just like, okay, since that's what you guys want, no worries. You guys, I'm done. If you told me that I should go, and I'll go, and which he left. So he didn't bother to just look into all of those things. If really he wanted to go by the way, mostly the incumbent governments always do, he didn't want to go through that route. If he had gone through that route, we would have seen a lot of things. Well, that's by the way. But what we are talking now is that what we are experiencing now is something that is, everybody really needs to look into and, and be worried about. Some people can come and tell you a manner of things, but the issue is that as an individual, you know how painful it is. You know the kind of lifestyle you were living, you were having, and your lifestyle now, your standard of living as at then and now, you should be able to compare even as a person. You don't even need any statistician, or you don't need any economic recovery economic team to come and tell you what is happening, because they can be quoting numbers. Once they are quoting that numbers, it doesn't have any direct impact on you, because it's totally different from what you are experiencing as a person. That is just the truth. The only person that can say the actual truth, it's you and I that are feeling it, that go to the market here and every now and then, that pay our bills. What you used to pay then and compared to what is happening now, it's totally different. But like some people said, for the administration now to say, okay, they want to rejig the economic team, that is a welcome development. But the most important thing is that let them be able to have to be able to listen to these economic advisors, or be whatever they call them. That will be a good thing, and we hope that things will change for the better. So that is just my own opinion, and a lot of people are like still commending that man, for him to have come out to say things the way they are, not being tribalistic, not being okay. I wouldn't want to say anything. We have seen a lot of people that even when things are getting worse, they don't want to say the truth, but because of they have affiliation with some people in one way or the other. When you say the truth, it's not going to take anything from you. But once you are covering something that you are not supposed to cover, even if you are lying to people within you, you know that you are not saying the truth. You know that you know the truth within you. That's just the way to put it. So just like I said, but we hope that with this new economic team, there will be a change. Things will change for the better, not for the worse. Because when you say change, we need to differentiate it, whether positive change or negative change, because they told us in 2015 that there's going to be change, but the change that we are seeing is totally different from what they told us. So the change we've seen so far is not really palatable. So that is what we are still hoping for. Someone say you said it's correct. What you said is correct. But who is going to lead the revolution? She already did. He was in prison. Others have beat a retreat. This present government don't want criticism. What they want is just be dancing, just be going. Oh, we are looking at you. You are doing it well. Oh, be hailing you. And I'm looking at your back. Someone say it is not like the days of Jonathan that don't want blood. This present uh, um, administration doesn't want to go through that route. Very soon, that comment on that he made, I hope somebody will look into it. But like he said, who is going to correct it? Who is going to lead the revolution? The people who have said or criticized in the past, or said things, not even, I don't even see it as criticism. But once you say things the way they are, that these things that are happening, they are not supposed to go the way they are, that they need to change, they call it criticism. But they are saying the right thing. Someone say, Buhari has failed totally. Corruption, 100%. Terrorism, 100%. Nepotism, 100%. Integrity, on and on and on like that. Someone said it will take more than that years that he has said. It's only God that will or set us free. Ha! Someone is even saying that 40 years, it will take more than 40 years. This is serious. No, they will tell you that it is not a demo, that it was during PDP time that because of PDP, the mismanagement and the misrule of PDP, that is why they cannot even achieve much. That's their rhetorics they always sing. Someone say, when would you stop being sentiment on things of national interest? Sheikh is right. Under Jonathan, Nigeria is Africa's biggest economy. Apart from that dollar is 165 naira under Jonathan. Fuel 75 naira. Today is 145 naira. Bag of rice is 8,000 naira. Bag of rice then was 8,000 naira, but today is 20,000 going to 25,000. Gary 150 per paint. Today is 350. The problem we have in this country is tribalism. We don't speak the truth anymore due to tribalism. Jonathan administration is far better than Buhari. The only good thing that will happen to Nigeria is to divide or to restructure, because our tribalism is much, and with this Nigeria can never move forward. And it's true, because like in my opinion, there are some people that once they are, in as much you have some people that are really benefiting from the present administration, it will take a long time, because as they are benefiting, they will be the one that will be standing as if they are the masses, because they are getting one or two benefits from them. And the ones that are not benefiting, it will just be as if they are shouting. Do you know what they call them? Wailing wailers. They call them wailers, that you are just wailing. You can imagine, everyone is hot. You are hot within you. The what you were experiencing before 2015, people were even shouting, people were complaining. It can't be compared to what we are experiencing now, and you expect people to just be smiling that it will be better, it will be better. It would have been better that that trend continued, than for us to be experiencing what we are experiencing now. So guys, I would like to hear from your own side, your own take on what Gumi has said, that if you take 40 years to recover from the damage Buhari has done to the economy, according to Sheikh Gumi. Please leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.